Hey guys, I am like absolutely exhausted. I was out all day today. Class was killer. Just busy, but I am so happy to be here with you now, and I'm drinking tea out of a snowman cup. I am so off season. Look at me. I have my Christmas cup and I've got my Halloween ghosty blankie. Like, what is wrong with me? Next thing you know, we'll see like a leprechaun cat run by. Anyways, today I did want to bring you a video on nail trends and the top nail trends for the beginning spring summer. And there are three major trends that I noticed. And the first one was some of these pale colors. Lots of pale kind of pink, very natural shades. I also noticed some crazy nail art decos, kind of crazy nail art inspired by glitter and metallics. The very last one that we saw on runways was these really dark vampy shades. So I did want to show you just some of my nail polish picks for these and talk a little bit more about the trends and things like that, maybe show you guys some photos. Pale was really the color of the season, and it's not like deathly pale like grays or anything like that. It's literally like these very soft, subtle pinks. We saw these on Chanel, we saw these on Dolce & Gabbana, these were on Gucci and Rag & Bone and Valentino and Marc Jacobs, and these were just everywhere. So I wanted to show you some of my picks. These last two are a little bit more colorful. They're not as completely pale as they could be, but the first two up here, one is by OPI and the other's by Essie. The one by OPI is called Sweetheart, and the one by Essie is called Ballet Slippers. Ballet Slippers is literally almost as white as you can get from being a pink. It is literally super pale pink. Sweetheart is also very light, much lighter than a petal pink. I'd say it's more of like a cream pink or a cream with a little bit of pink in it. But I think these are both really great picks if you guys are looking to rock that trend. The other two I have are a little bit more colorful. This one's Sephora by OPI, this one is Casting Call, and then this one is just a regular by OPI, and this one is called Java Mauve. And this is definitely more of a mauve color than a pale pink. But for those of you who have a little bit of a darker skin tone, this will turn up a little bit more pale on you. You know, for instance, I do have pretty pale skin, so something like this will contrast a little bit, but if someone, you know, of a darker skin tone wore these, it could be super awesome, but it may look more white than it actually is. And the goal isn't to look like you have white nails, but to look like you have very pale pink nails. So these would be a great option for someone who does have a little bit of darker skin. It would really bring that out. Next, we'll talk about some of these kind of dark vampy colors. These were on Jason Wu. These were on Vera Wang. It was kind of like this gothy inspired trend. Some of these just very dark colors. So I hope you guys can see them on camera. These are very dark colors, and they actually are turning up brighter on camera than they are in real life. In real life, each of these looks almost black, and then they have like a hint of color. So even though you, hi phone, even though you can really see the color on camera, you can barely tell that the color is there in real life. People on Facebook. I'm just getting notifications. It's like, stop, leave me alone. So the first ones, I think these are all by OPI. The first one I have, I've actually been wearing a ton. This is called my Private Jet by OPI, and it is literally, it's like this blackish gray, and it looks almost black on your nails, but it has the slightest touch of silver shimmer, a little bit of a coppery color, and almost a little bit of green. This is absolutely stunning. It's a very dark vampy color. This has just been one of my favorites if you're looking to go edgy. Also, if you're more of an edgy person, this is one called Russian Navy. This is by OPI. It is stunning. It's kind of like this Aurora Borealis blue and purple is how I would describe it, or like Caribbean Calypso, which is actually the kind of tea that I'm drinking in my little tea mug right now. It's from Tivana or whatever. It's going to keep me up all night because it has caffeine. It's a yerba mate, which is from Argentina, which is where my daddy was born. Even though my dad's heritage is German, Irish, Italian, Russian, German, Egyptian, I said German twice. It's like all up in there, but he was actually born in Argentina. So it's a really funny story that we're not going to get into. But this is a gorgeous color that I would recommend to you. Russian Navy! I'm Russian! Ah! That is so cute. I just realized that that's what it was called and that I can relate to it. Oh, this is Sephora by OPI. You guys saw this not too long ago. This is Living in Cinnamon, and it looks a lot darker in real life than it is here. This isn't the darkest of dark reds that I could have chosen, but we have been seeing a lot of bloody reds. There was one designer, I can't remember who it was, but he actually did like blood dripped nails. Like they were nails, and then the tip was, it was like a French manicure, only it was red, and it was like dripping little blood droplets. And I know that sounds super creepy, but it was very goth, very exciting. It was gorgeous. Also, a lot of trends this season have been like red lips, winged liner, side swept hair, lace, and vintage. So I just love that the kind of vintage look that's going on also kind of matches the gothic look. Because you guys know I used to be scene, but I used to really respect the goth kind of style. And even though I wasn't into chains or heavy metal, I could see myself being a feminine goth person, you know, with the really nice, with the really contrasting hair and lips and like a black lace dress. I just think that's gorgeous. Almost Victorian more so than gothic. Not really Lolita though. But that's totally off topic. Basically, I like black lace and red lips. That is a really gorgeous color from Sephora by OPI that I would recommend. The last one is Here Today Are Gone Tomorrow, and this is a very, very mattified green. It looks more green on camera than it actually is. It literally looks black, but when you do look, it is kind of like this forest green color, and again, it's a dark, vampy color, really, really super edgy and fierce, but it's still got that little hint of color, so it's not just a plain black, boring nail. Last trend that I wanted to talk about are these crazy nails. We have seen crazy glitter, crazy sparkles, blood dripped nails. Like I said, we've seen two-tone nails, French manicures, half manicures. Another one of the biggest trends is choosing one of these like natural colors and then just putting this super bright color pop next to it. You know, choosing something that's natural and feminine and then just going with something that's absolutely crazy. So that's one of the hugest trends this season, and that's something else I did notice is that I didn't see models with nails completely glitter. It was always a combination of something, like a combination of glitter and a nude color, or glitter and a super bright color. But I saw nails that were like half and half, like half the color that I would be now and then maybe half of this blue glitter. I saw nails that were literally, you know, a stripe of color and then a stripe of color and then maybe like a stripe of purple glitter down the middle. This is kind of an indigo color. I saw nails, oh, it was like a French manicure, but it was with glitter. It was fantastic. And I think that's actually what I might do with these nails. But we've seen half manicures with like crazy pops of color. Not your traditional French manicure, but with like a big pop of color. We've seen the V nail, we've seen the vertical strip, we're seeing more of the half moon mani. Basically a lot of crazy colors and crazy metallics, but they're all decked into nail art. So the ones that I have here, this one's actually from Zoya. This one is called, well, that's not very exciting, KQPJWRAT. I don't know. It's just some serial number. That's not really that fun. That's why I like OPI, because their names are just fantastic. But that is a awesome color. It's kind of like this shimmery glitter. The one that I have here from Sephora by OPI is Indigo with the flow, like go with the flow, but indigo because it's like an indigo color. And I actually layered this over OPI's My Private Jet, and it looked fantastic. Two others that I absolutely love is It's Bouquet with Me, which is by Sephora by OPI. It is this gorgeous kind of purple shimmer, totally a party color, but I'm gonna like layer it over something and do some fun nail art. And the last one is super blue and super magical, and it is called Absolutely Alice. And I believe that this is the one from the Alice in Wonderland collection, but don't quote me on it, because I don't think I've ever actually seen that movie. I actually saw the second movie in theaters, but I didn't understand it because I never saw the first. But the second movie in theaters just didn't really make sense to me because I was tired and I was more interested in my candy and my popcorn than I was the actual movie. I'm just not good at sitting down for long periods of time, as you can probably tell. It's only been like 5 minutes and I'm already off the wall with my brain. Anyways, it's a really pretty color, and I think that you guys would like it. So those are just my top picks. Let me know, do you guys want like nail art tutorials? Because I really don't do nail tutorials, but if you want one, I want to give you one. So tell me what you guys want to see. I love you all very much. If you have favorite nail polishes for the season, be sure to share those with me as well. I love you guys. I can't wait to see your picks, and I look forward to talking to y'all soon. Love you guys. Bye. My blankie says bye, and so does my snowman cup. Meow. Actually, snowmans don't meow. What do snowmans make? What do ghosts make? And pumpkins and bats? Bats go, ah! Well, actually they don't because you can't hear them, but it's sonar echolocation. Super spiffy little bats. They have rabies though. Not all of them, but many of them do. Okay, this video is done. I love you. Bye.